lady right here notified me at 5:45 that we need to leave in 15 minutes sharp to make it to the finish line. Let me show you the finish line. And the crowds are getting ready for the arrival of no one because somebody got the map wrong.
Here's the dealio, okay? All I saw was, oh, they're coming closer. I didn't zoom in the map. You know how you always complain that I am always late? Today I'm not. I'm actually early, so you should be proud of me.
We're gonna head back home and try this again later this afternoon, right?
Yeah.
And you're fired. I just really wanted to say that. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm still excited that I got up so early.
Yeah, it is, you know. We know now that we're ready for any adventure at any given time within 15 minutes.
It was a practice run.
It was a practice run.
We're still laughing.
Oh man, this is like, it's probably the camera's still tired too. Okay, so you go home.
Yeah.
I bring Amy to work in a little bit. Poor thing. But it's gonna be a good day.
Yes.
So let's try this again a few hours later.
Yeah, see you in a little bit.
We are right here in Fairbanks at the finish line of the Yukon Quest 2019. Last year we got the privilege of being here where they started the race, but this time we get to see
the finish.
The finish line, and we get to see the first musher that arrives here in Fairbanks, and we get to be part of welcoming him. So we're excited to bring you guys along and show you guys what it's like to mush here in Alaska. And yeah, so I guess we better see what's going on around here. So we got to go behind the lines and check this out. If I can get it up. Officially pressed. So we're right there at the finish line. Check that out. With all the media, so we get to have first-hand interviews with the first musher that comes in, Brent Sass. So super excited.
He is our 2019 champion! And now it's treats for the dog. What are they getting, Brent? Steaks. Steaks. The dog's getting Hey there, people on the Yukon Quest. Oh my gosh.
We did all 3 of those goals, so.
Are these all new guys? Tell us about them.
What are we doing, Dad, right now? But they never always attack. I'll never forget the moment that I looked Jason in the eye and you could see the desperation in my eyes and he said, "No one's left Central." And I just like, I passed out basically. I was like, oh my God. It's all run there. This is a whole new, this is the future. I mean, that's the beautiful part about it. It's just getting started right now, so. Everyone knows I like to, give a high and a low, and after Joey passed away, I fought Jeep from Pam and said, "You're going to be a distance dog." And trained him for 2 seasons, and he was phenomenal. I mean, he led 400 or 500 miles of the race. He led over American Summit in a windstorm. He brought the speed up when we needed it. He was phenomenal. And so this race is really, I mean, I know Joey Spirit was out there with me the whole way and smiling down. So Joey Ruddington, one of my best mentors ever. Yeah, thank you,
Jeep, you ready? You guys ready?
Let's go.
You guys ready?
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been all right. Talk to your grandma and we'll see you again.
I'm getting
Okay. Yep, thank you. Yep. Mistakes, just FYI.
So we welcomed the winner, Brent Sass, here in Fairbanks, and it was absolutely amazing. And I loved how excited he was, how proud he was of his dogs. That was incredible. And he talked to his grandmother on the phone. That was super sweet.
It was. And even during the speech, like, he answered some questions, he had teary eyes, and you could just tell how humbled he is, and that it's all about the dogs and not
It is all about
himself. So that was nice.
I loved it too. So this was perfect.
We got to take a picture, congratulate him. Just, he's so nice and approachable, and that's what I like about the mushers.
Got a picture with him, and I know this was perfect.
It was really good.
How many more to come? We won't be able to stay for all of them here.
No.
We got you guys the first one, and now we're contemplating heading out to Two Rivers. So let's see what happens.
We're just about to have our second place finisher in. Hans Gott. Come on, baby, come on. On the race,
You got him, Alex?
Hans Gott, 4-time champion. We're in pit number 2 of right here, and everything is all in order. Once
So we made it to the Two Rivers checkpoint. They have an 8-hour mandatory stop here. It's actually the last stop before they get to head all the way into Fairbanks. So we get access to go to the dog yard. So we're super excited to see them. One of them is here, and the other one is arriving shortly. So we got to check out the dogs, welcome another team.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go to the cabin because I'm pretty sure they prepared little snacks for us.
Coffee?
Cake? They should
Cake?
know us by now. If they follow us, they should know.
Cake sounds amazing.
Let's see if they
popcorn
and
for the
Amy's
kids.
popcorn. Mhm.
Yes.
Let's just see if they listen well.
Yes.
So this right here is the cabin that the mushers get to warm up, have a dinner, and then they're getting back ready for the race. But the cool part is that they actually care more about the dogs and them getting rest, and the mushers really don't get any rest at all. They prepare the dinner for the dogs, they make sure that they're taken care of by the vet, and just make sure that they're health-wise good to go and get their rest, and they really don't get much rest at all. But at least it's a nice place to warm up.
Yep.
And to have some warm meal, and maybe just lay down for a couple of hours before they're ready to get going again, because once their time is up waiting here, they start whatever time of the day it is. We don't get to go in because there's some resting, so, but I can show you guys from outside. Devin gave me his gloves because I was droning and they were falling off, so.
Well, she forgot her jacket in the car too.
Well,
so.
I figured that, you know, I understood Musher's Hall. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think outdoors.
I didn't picture this either.
I was thinking there's like a big hangar.
I thought it was
A
more,
hangar where there's, you know, warm heaters and cozy music and
cake, coffee. But no,
it's all outdoors.
Yeah. Well, in this morning the sun was a little bit out, so it helps a little bit. But as soon as
it's cooled off a lot.
The sun goes down, it's really cold.
And it was interesting to hear the differences in temperatures along the way, because they said it dropped from like 49 to 59 at one point, and then today it was like 15 above. However, it was kind of windy and really humid for Alaska. We usually don't have a humid climate at all whatsoever. So yeah, but I know it was really cool seeing it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And we never got to experience that part last year.
Oh, I'm glad we
So
came out here.
we're so thankful for the Yukon Quest for allowing us to be behind the scenes.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. And
I wanted to say a big thank you, because always the mushers get the big. There's this big deal about the mushers, and you know what? And they do a lot of work, but just to see how many volunteers are part of this.
Oh,
event,
yeah.
and how many are willing to help, and they love to help out.
And the love on those dogs and help them, and it's everything is about the dogs.
Yes, that is so true.
Yeah, I never seen that before, other than here when you see that they're taking first care of the dogs, you know, the vet, the food, and warming them up, and even every musher said, "Do you get any sleep?" And they're like, "No, but the dogs do."
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just an aspect that you usually don't see.
No.
So I think it's really important to mention that, because I know that some people are like, "Oh, dog races, I don't know about that," but
no, and to see how the vets, they're there and they're checking everything, and it was incredible.
And they just did an extreme incline on their last leg until they got here. It was 44 miles, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the incline, the up and down, was really difficult. And even with that, as soon as the dog stopped, they weren't even out of breath. They weren't even out of breath.
No,
So-
they were relaxed.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you know, I feel ready for a nap," you know?
Yeah, that's
Like if
about
we
it.
go for a little walk.
Yeah, yes.
So I just thought, you know, it's just a different aspect that we don't ever get
Yeah.
to see. So thank you guys for coming along.
Yes.
We are going to go home, shower, warm up by the fire, and
Bed early.
keep those that are still on the trail in our minds as we're nice and warm in our beds.
Yes, absolutely.
Won't forget about you. We're gonna hang in there until the last one made it. So
Yes.
we won't forget anyone on the trip.
Yes. So thank you, Yukon Quest, for this incredible event.
Yes.
It was amazing. We
Exactly.
appreciate it. We
Yes,
loved
we
it.
do. So with that,
We're counting it
all joy. Bye.